Everybody has different needs for their mental and physical health. If you have any pre-existing conditions, please consult your doctor before engaging in a practice. Should you experience any pain or worsening symptoms, stop immediately and consult your physician before continuing. Hello everyone, and welcome to the studio. My name is Andy, and today I'll be leading a practice designed to help us balance energies in the body. Just before we begin, I invite you to take a moment clearing your space of any and all hazards, just so that we have a safe space to practice in. Once you're all set up, meeting me on the mat. Alright, beginning on our hands and knees in our tabletop position. Stacking the wrists directly under the shoulders, knees directly under hips, toes get tucked behind us on the mat to support the knee joint. Option of gently closing your eyes as we take a few cat-cows. On your inhale, pulling belly button up towards the sky, rounding through the spine. On the exhale, releasing to arch the other way, tailbone and gaze lift to the sky. Again, inhale, rounding the spine, hollowing out the belly. Exhale, releasing, opening up across the chest. One last time. Inhale, hollowing out the belly. Exhale, opening up across the chest. Beautiful. Bringing ourselves back into a tabletop position, neutral spine. Keeping the left leg down, extending your right leg straight out from the hip, pointing through the toes. Level 1, option to continue just with the leg. Level 2 and 3, extending the left arm forward in opposition. Inhale, reach through your extended limbs. Exhale, round the spine, connecting knee and elbow to touch just over the mat. Inhale, lengthen all the way back out. Exhale, round the spine, following out the belly. Bringing ourselves back out long, pointer's pose. Releasing left hand back down to the mat of the left. We'll pivot our left toes out to a 45-degree angle. Flex the right foot and stack right hip on top of left. On an inhale, floating right fingertips up towards the sky. Option is to continue holding right there, focusing on balance. Or as you inhale, reach the arm towards the wall in front of you. Exhale, big circle down and all the way back up to the sky. Again, inhale to reach. Exhale, big circle down and around for the shoulder. One more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, lengthen at the top. And slowly release the right hand back down to the mat. Pivot left toes face forward. Gently releasing right leg down. Extending our left leg straight up from the hip, pointing the toe. Again, level 1 option, keep both hands down. Or level 2 option, extend the right arm forward. Inhale to reach longer. Exhale, hollow out the belly, connect knee and elbow. Again, inhale, reach all the way out, lengthen spine. Exhale, rounding the spine, hollow the belly. Bringing ourselves back out, pointer's pose. Release your right hand to mat if it left. Pivoting right toes out 45 degrees. Flex your left foot and stack left hip on top of right. On an inhale, we lift our left fingertips to the sky. And an option is staying right there. Or as you inhale, left arm reaches to wall. Exhale, big circle down and up to the sky. Again, inhale to reach. Exhale, circle down and around. One more, inhale. And exhale. Lengthen at the top and slowly release your left hand back down. Pivot right toes face forward. Gently release your left leg to mat. Adjusting our feet, bring the big toes together. Press your heels down as tailbone reaches back and up towards the sky to take your first down dog. Taking a moment here just to walk it out. Come high onto one toe and sink the opposite heel towards the mat. Just alternating at your own pace to stretch out the backs of our legs and feet. And don't worry if the heel doesn't quite connect all the way to the mat. That's perfectly normal, especially in our first down dog of the day. Coming high onto our toes, bending the knees, gaze forward to your hands, walking our feet to meet them in forward fold. Option if you need it, take a little micro bend into the knees. Releasing crown of head towards the mat, take your gaze towards the back wall. Similar idea here, keep one leg straight as possible, bend deeper into the opposite knee. And then just alternate here at your own pace, feeling how that changes the stretch in the legs. Bring ourselves back into a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, coming up halfway, flat back. Exhale, releasing back down. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. Palms will touch. Option to take a mini back bend. Exhale, releasing hands to heart center, pressing palms firmly together, and then releasing down to our side into Tadasana mountain pose. Inhale, take the arms up, palms touch. Option, mini back bend. Exhale, hinge at your hips, lead with the heart. Bringing ourselves back to forward fold. Inhale up, half lift, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, plank position. Gently lowering our knees onto the mat, keep your toes tucked behind you. Taking a look down and adjusting hands if needed so that fingertips are pointing straight forward to the wall in front of you. Shoulders stacking directly on top of the wrists with our hips pressing forward so body is one long line from the head to the knees. Rotate your inner elbows facing forward. Exhale, bending at the elbows, gliding them beside your rib cage as you hover just over the mat. Inhale, press back up, one solid piece. Exhale, bend the elbows, glide them beside the ribs, keep them tight to the body. Inhale, press back up. And exhale, this time release all the way down onto the belly, untucking toes at the bottom. Placing your fingertips out just wider than the mat, elbows lifted nice and high. As you inhale, lifting the chest, gaze to the right side of the room. And exhale, ripple back down. Inhale, lift the chest, gaze left. Exhale, release. Once more each side. Inhale up, keep the belly button down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left. Exhale, lowers. Bringing our hands back in underneath the shoulders, tucking our toes, pressing up through our hands and knees back to down dog. As we inhale, coming high on the toes. Exhale, pressing heels toward the mat, feeling a stretch through your legs. Again, inhale, high on toes. Exhale, pressing heels. Come high on toes, bend knees, gaze forward. Walking feet to the hands, forward fold. Inhale up, half lift, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Reverse swan dive all the way to standing, palms connect. Option, mini back bend. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Level 1 will lower their knees to the mat, just as we did a second ago. 2s and 3s, keep your legs straight. We rotate the inner elbows facing forward. Exhale, bend at the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog or to baby cobra. And finally, exhale, release up and back to your down dog. Inhale, high on the toes, bend knees, gaze forward, walking feet to meet the hands, forward fold. Taking a second here in our forward fold, heel toeing your feet out, hip width apart, toes are pointing straight forward. One at a time, lifting your foot up, placing your hands with palms face up underneath so you're walking up to your crease of your wrist. Now, depending on your mobility through the hips and the backs of the legs, you may require a bend through the knees. If you have any issues with vertigo, option to keep both hands planted rather than placing them under the feet. When you have your position, allowing the head to go heavy, full release. Carefully and one at a time, removing the hands from under your feet. Walking our feet heel toe back to touch underneath us. Inhale up, half lift, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, plank position. Option to lower the knees as we take chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, release up and back, down dog. Lifting our right leg to the sky with an open hip, pointed toes. Come high on your left toes, press hips forward, draw your right knee to your chest. Belly in. Inhale, sweep up and back, open hip. High on toes, stick it forward, knee to chest, engaging the core. One more time, all the way up. Come high on the toes this time, stepping right foot between the hands to your runner's lunge. Double checking that your front knee is stacked directly on top of the ankle, back leg is straight and high on the back toe. From here, without moving your feet, gently release your left knee onto the mat. As we inhale, lifting the gaze towards the sky. Exhale, sending your hips back, straight in the front leg, flexing foot as we round body over the shin. Again, inhale, gliding your hips forward, opening up across the collarbones. Exhale, releasing up and back, crown of head toward the mat. One more, inhale forward, stretching through your left hip flexors. Exhale, releasing up and back, stretching right hamstrings. Coming back forward to stack your right knee on top of the ankle, press back leg straight. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, hops the back foot forward ever so slightly so that you're able to place your left heel down onto the mat, lining up both heels in one straight line. Your right toes are pointed straight forward, your left toes to the top left corner of your mat. Once you have yourself set up, inhale, reaches fingertips towards the sky, straightening our front leg for a moment, placing hands to the hips, making sure that rather than facing sideways through your hips, both hips are drawing forward. Yeah, you may need to adjust your stance ever so slightly. Once you've made any little adjustments here, you might need to keep the back leg strong and straight and bend deeper into your front knee. Floating the arms straight up to the sky, inhale for a mini back bend. Exhale, body forward 45 degrees, sweep the arms down by your side. Inhale, reach up and back, open the chest. Exhale, taking it forward, pulling belly button toward the spine. One more, inhale up. As you exhale, release hands to the mat, step back to plank, taking a vinyasa flow. So that's plank, chaturanga, up dog or baby cobra, and down dog. Beautiful. Lift your left leg to sky, open the hip, point the toe. Come high on the right toes, press hips forward, left knee to your chest. Core plank. Inhale, sweep up and back, open the hip. High on toes, take it forward, knee to chest. Last time, sweeping up and open. Come high on the right toes, left foot between hands, runner's lunge. Left knee on top of the ankle, gently release right knee down. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, straighten front leg, flex foot, body rounds forward. Inhale, gliding hips forward, lifting the heart. Exhale, take it up and back. One more, inhale forward. And exhale back. Beautiful, bringing ourselves back forward, left knee on top of the ankle, press back leg straight. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, hop the back leg forward just ever so slightly until you're able to place your right heel down on that 45-degree angle for the foot. On an inhale, float the arms up, straighten your front leg, hands to the hips, adjusting pelvic alignment and your stance if needed. Beautiful. Once you're all set here, keep right leg strong and straight. Don't let it collapse as you deepen front knee. Inhale, reach the arms up, option for a mini back bend. Exhale, body forward 45 degrees, sweep the arms down by your side. Inhale, the fingertips lift up and back. Exhale, taking it forward, pull belly button in. One more, inhale up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step to plank, vinyasa flow, meeting back in our down dog. Coming high on toes, bend knees, gaze forward. Walk or quietly float feet to the hands, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive all the way up to standing, palms connect, option, mini back bend. Exhale, your hands heart center, press the palms firmly together. Taking a second, grounding down through all four corners of the left foot into your mat. We'll come high onto our right toes and rotate from the right hip to place sole of foot to your ankle. Level 1 option is to stay right there. Level 2 is lifting it up to calf height. Level 3 is lifting it all the way up to your inner thigh. Making sure as we place our leg for tree pose not to place the foot onto the knee. And no pressure into the joint. Once you've determined your position, finding one spot in front of you in the room that isn't moving to direct the focus onto, which should help your balance. Reaching our fingertips up through center line, take fingertips all the way up towards the sky. As you inhale, reach up a little bit more. Exhale, gather the palms, release back down, heart center, prayer position. A little faster. Inhale, reach up and out. Exhale, gathering energy, drawing it into the heart. One more. Inhale, growing taller. And exhale, gathering at heart. Drawing the right arm towards the chest, bend to a 90-degree angle. Slowly kicking through your right heel as body comes forward to a 45-degree angle. Option level 1 is to stop right there, finding your balance on one leg. Level 2s and 3s continuing with the body forward to come parallel to the mat. Yeah, leg matches whatever angle you're at. So for the full essence of the pose, we're aiming for a big capital T shape of the body for our warrior 3. Being mindful here not to let the chest concave, roll the shoulders up and back so chest remains open. Holding here, one more inhale. Exhale, release hands down to the mat, step back, down dog. If you have injuries to your shoulders, hold right there. Inhale, press our hips forward to plank. Exhale the tailbone up and back to your down dog. One more time, inhale forward, pull the belly button to spine. Exhale up and back, down dog. Coming high on our toes, bend knees, gaze forward. Walk or float feet to the hands, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive all the way to standing, palms connect, option, mini back bend. Exhale the hands, heart center, prayer position. Take a moment, ground down all four corners of right foot into the mat. Coming high on your left toes, rotate from the left hip, sole of foot to the ankle for baby tree. Level 2, take it up calf height. Level 3 is all the way up to your inner thigh. And again, just making sure that we're not placing foot onto the knee joint. Once you have the position through the legs, again, right away finding that drishti, one spot of gaze in front of you. Beautiful. As we inhale, reach the arms all the way up and out towards the sky. Next inhale, reaches just a little bit taller. Exhale, gather the palms and slowly release them down, level with the heart. A little faster. Inhale, reach up and out, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gather energy, drawing it into the heart. One more. Inhale, reach. And exhale in. Drawing left knee up to the chest, bend to a 90-degree angle. Sending the left heel towards the wall behind you. Body comes forward to counterbalance the weight of the leg. Again, level 1 can stop in that 45-degree angle. Always feel free to tap that toe if you find you lose balance. Otherwise, when you're ready for it, coming into that capital T shape for the body. Our left toes are pointed down towards the mat below to maintain a neutral rotation through the hip. Holding here, one more inhale. Exhale, release hands down, step back, down dog. Again, if you have any shoulder injuries, holding right in that down dog, thinking of taking your chest closer towards your thighs. Everybody else, gaze forward between the hands. Rotate inner elbows to face forward. 4 counts to lower elbows to the mat in 4, 3, 2. Gentle tap back up in 4, 3, 2, 1. One more is down. 3, 2, 1. Up in 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Coming high on our toes, gently lowering knees to the mat. Stepping our knees out so they're mat width apart, but toes will stay together. Untuck the toes behind you and carefully sit back over the heels, releasing into a wide-legged child's pose. Melting the chest forward in between our thighs toward the mat to draw grounding energy from the earth. Grabbing ourselves a sip of water, towel off if you need to, and then when you're ready, meet me in down dog. From down dog, lifting your right leg to the sky with an open hip, pointed toes. Come high onto your left toes, stepping right foot in between your hands to runner's lunge. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, hop the back foot forward 1 to 2 inches so that you're able to place your left heel down to the mat. Right toes, point straight forward, left toes to top left corner. Stay deep in the front knee. Inhale, floating arms up, warrior 1. And exhale, drawing elbows level with shoulders. Taking our left elbow under the right. Level 1s will take hands to shoulders. 2s, backs of hands connect. 3s, grabbing onto the meaty part of the right thumb. Lifting the elbows back up nice and high. Inhale, lift the chest to the sky. Exhale, round the spine, taking elbows to meet front knee. Again, inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, round the spine, drawing belly in. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, rounding spine. Beautiful job. Bringing ourselves back to a neutral spine. If you're running out of space in front of you, just hopping that front foot back to make room. Powering off of the back foot, drawing left knee up to the chest, bend to a 90-degree angle. As your right knee bends, crossing left thigh up and over, and sitting back into the hips to prepare for eagle pose. Level 1s will touch their left toes to the mat very lightly, finding balance. Level 2s, challenging yourself by floating left toes away from the mat. Level 3s, hooking all the way around the back of the right calf for the full essence of our eagle pose. When you have your position, sit a little deeper. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, elbows to front knee, baby eagle. Inhale, back up long. Exhale, round the spine, elbows to meet the front knee. Bringing ourselves back up to eagle, straightening right leg as we draw left knee to the chest. Sending our left heel towards the wall behind us, body pitches forward. Again, option, level 1, stop 45 degrees, 2s and 3s, all the way to a capital T. Unravel the arms, inhale, opens them up wide. Exhale, give yourself a big hug, wrap the arms. Inhale to open. Exhale, release the hands down, step back, down dog. Inhale to come high on the toes. Exhale, bend your knees to hover 1 inch over the mat. Inhale, back up, straight legs. Exhale, pressing heels towards the mat, feel a stretch in the calves. Again, inhale high on the toes. Exhale, hover the knees 1 inch over mat. Inhale, back up just straight. And exhale, press the heels. Lifting our left leg to the sky, open the hip, point the toe. High on the right toes, left foot between hands, runner's lunge. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, hop the back foot in so you're able to plant the feet where you need them for your warrior 1. Checking that we remain deep in the front knee, back leg is strong and straight, engaging through the thigh. On an inhale, float arms to the sky, warrior 1. Exhale, bending elbows, shoulder height. Take right elbow under left, level 1, hands to shoulders, 2s, backs of hands, 3s, meaty part of left thumb. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine, elbows to front knee. Inhale, lift up and back, stay low in the front leg. Exhale, hollow the belly. 1 more, inhale, up and over. Exhale, round the spine. Bringing ourselves back up, neutral spine. Again, if you need more space in front of you, feel free to slide that left foot back. Drawing our right knee to the chest, bend to a 90-degree angle in half stick. As left knee bends, cross the right thigh up and over, sit back in the hips. Preparing eagle, level 1, tap the toe. 2s lifted away. 3s, wrapping around the back of the calf. Sit deep. Inhale to lengthen spine. Exhale, baby eagle, elbows to the front knee. Inhale, bring yourselves back up. Exhale, round the spine, elbows meet front knee. Coming back up, long spine. As the left leg straightens, draw right knee to chest. Sending our right heel towards the wall behind us, body comes forward to counterbalance either 45 degrees or full flat. Inhale, open the arms out to the side. Exhale, wrap the body. Inhale, expand across the chest. Exhale, lower the hands down, step back, down dog. Coming high on the toes, bend knees, gaze forward, walking feet in between the hands. And again, if you're working with a tight space, feel free to take yourself just a little bit further back from the top edge of the mat. Big toes are touching here. Make sure hands are down for support. We'll come high onto the toes and slowly bend our knees to hover sits bones just over the heels in preparation for balancing big toe pose. Level 1 option, if you need, you can use blocks just to bring yourself up a little bit higher. Level 2, so you're going to take your hands into heart-centered prayer position. Level 3, tips of thumbs up to the third eye, right in between your eyebrows. No matter your position here, careful that we're not letting heels drop towards the mat, actively gliding them forward and feeling of drawing the ankles towards each other. If your hands have left the mat, option, joining in a little flow. Inhale, lift the hips 1 inch higher. Exhale, lower back down 1 inch. Inhale, press, not letting the chest drop forward. Exhale to lower. 1 more, inhale, press. And exhale down, hold, 1 big inhale. Exhale, releasing hands down to the mat, walking them behind us to bring ourselves to a seated position. Legs are bent in, tap the toes very lightly as you take hands just underneath your thighs. Using that grip to draw the chest up and forward, and then hinging body on a 45-degree angle to the wall behind you. Level 1, staying here 1 moment. Level 2s and 3s, lifting the shins up parallel to the mat below. From here, at the same time, everyone will release their arms out, taking our palms face up to the sky to receive energy. Boat pose. Being mindful here that we don't let ourselves round through the chest, pulling that center chest up and forward, gaze lifts. Option is stay here, holding, building strength, or as you inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bending back at the knee. Inhale, left leg straight. Exhale to bend. 1 more, inhale, right. Exhale, bend. Inhale, left. Exhale, bend. Hold, 1 big inhale. Exhale, release, cross at the ankles, placing your hands down to the mat so we can roll ourselves over the knees and set up in our tabletop position that we were in earlier. Yeah, so our wrists right under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips, toes tucked. Level 1 version, keep your knees on the mat. Level 2s and 3s are going to lift them up, hovering 1 inch over mat. Taking our cat-cow, inhale around the spine, hollow belly. Exhale, release to arch, open the chest. Again, inhale around the spine. Exhale, open up. Coming back to neutral spine, hold 1 big inhale. Exhale, gently lower knees to the mat, untuck toes, sitting back over heels and releasing to your child's pose. Grabbing ourselves a sip of water, and then when you're ready, meeting me back in seated. From seated, carefully setting ourselves up with the legs bent in front of us. Soles of feet are going to stay flat onto the mat. Option, if you need a little extra support, is to take the hands lightly to the legs. However, I encourage you to do your best to do this without the arms. As we inhale, lengthen the spine. 8 counts, rolling ourselves down to the back in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once our shoulders have connected, adjusting our legs, perhaps bending them in a little bit more, close as we can to the body, with feet hip-width apart and whole sole of foot is flat on the mat. Bring the arms just down to your sides, palms facing the earth. On your next inhale, press down through the feet, peel the tailbone away from the mat, and slowly roll yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae, to the shoulders. When you reach the top, squeezing your glutes together underneath you to help protect the low back. Being mindful as well not to allow the head to turn right or left, gaze will remain lifted up to the sky. Level 1, staying right here in our bridge pose. Level 2s and 3s, interlacing hands together underneath the body, straightening the elbows and rolling up even higher onto the shoulders. Option is to continue holding as you are, or challenging yourself with a little flow. Inhale, lift the right toes away from the mat. Exhale to lower foot back down. Inhale, lift the left, trying not to let the hips change. Exhale to lower. Once more each side. Inhale the right. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale down. If you interlaced hands together underneath you, releasing palms to the mat. 8 count lower of the back in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips connect. One at a time, drawing the knees in toward the chest. Wrap the arms around your shins, giving legs a hug toward the body. Option is to continue holding in stillness, or you can even add a gentle rock side to side, listening to your body and what feels good. Beautiful. Bringing ourselves back into stillness. As we inhale, squeeze the knees a little bit tighter. On the exhale, one at a time, releasing soles of feet back down to the mat. Now, I leave you the option either to return into that same bridge pose that we did a moment ago, or continue with me into your wheel pose. For those of us who are coming into a wheel, similar to our setup for bridge, we want to bring our feet nice and close towards the body. Soles of feet are flat onto the mat. Making your hands like a stop sign, flex through the wrist and take the arms behind you so that fingertips are now pointing in towards your shoulders, elbows pointing up to the sky. On an inhale, press down through the hands and feet as though someone is pulling you up from the belly button towards the sky. Once we get up here, feeling the lift from the center of the body and the press and rooting down through the hands and feet. Opening right up across all the front body. To come out of the pose safely, tucking chin to chest and slowly easing ourselves down. Beautiful. One at a time, pulling the knees into the chest, wrapping arms around the shins, give legs a hug into the body. As we inhale, squeeze knees even tighter. Exhale, releasing tension in the muscles. Again, inhale, squeeze. And exhale to release. Flexing our feet, lifting them face up to the sky. Option, if you're not able to reach your feet, you're taking your hands onto the legs and drawing knees toward the mat. If you're able to make contact of hands to feet, you can take hands to the inner or outer edge of the foot as you draw knees towards the mat for happy baby. Doing our best not to let the tailbone lift away from the mat, feeling the spine lengthen, rooting down and out through the tailbone. Option is stay in stillness or carefully rocking our weight to the left side. Once left knee connects to the mat, kicking through the right foot to straighten the leg. Yeah, don't worry if it doesn't quite go all the way straight. Just feeling that energy lift up and out through the leg. Rolling ourselves back into center, gentle rock side to side. Rocking ourselves all the way over to the right. Right knee connects to mat. Kick through the left foot towards the sky. Bending into left knee, carefully rolling up through center. Gentle rock side to side. Coming back into stillness, taking our toes to touch, drawing knees together, wrapping the arms around the legs, give them one last squeeze. Take both hands onto the right knee as you extend the left leg long down mat. Placing your left hand to outside the knee, guiding it over to the left side of your mat. If you have no neck injuries, allowing your head to gently turn to the right as we hold. Carefully rolling ourselves back up to center, drawing both knees to chest. Placing hands lightly to the knees and guiding them in a little circular motion to massage lower back into the mat. And reversing direction of your circle, taking it the other way. Bringing ourselves back to stillness, both hands to the left shin. Hug that knee in, right leg goes long. Placing right hand to outside your knee, guiding it over to right side mat. Option is to stay there, or gentle turn of the head to the left. Rolling ourselves back up to center and releasing left leg long down the mat. Finding yourself a comfortable position here on the back. Option to stay with both legs long down mat, allowing toes to naturally splay to either side of the room. If you feel you need more support to the low back, option is taking your legs bent in, feet out nice and wide with knees gently rocking in towards each other. If you'd like to take a little bit more of an opening through the hips, option is to take supine butterfly by placing your soles of feet together and allowing knees to splay open. Once you have your position in the legs, I invite you to place your right hand to belly, left hand to heart, as we gently close the eyes. As we inhale, noticing the hands rise in space. On the exhale, noticing as they fall back down. Feeling chest and belly rise and fall in unison. to bring your hands to heart center in prayer position, gathering palms to touch. Silently thanking yourselves for finding the time to come to your mats today. I thank you all for joining me. Namaste.